Good day investors, welcome to the 21st of May 2015. The trade today is called Sanlam and the code is SLM. Last year the price was 75.41. The action on this trade is to do a buy or long with the objective that the share price will start rising. Entry level will be 74.88 on the grey line and the target will be 79.38. Stop loss to be used on this trade is 73.38 on the red line. Current open trades is in this block here. Still the same: ITU, CML, Bidvest, Aspen and Shoprite. Looking at the top 40 index, this is the best top 40 shares on the JSE and it's built into an index, and the black line is indicating that index movement. As you can see, it's still trading between the 10-day and the 20-day moving average, showing a lot of volatility the last few days in the market, most probably the last 5 to 6 days. Testing it, breaking it, testing it, breaking it. So volatility consists from the American market due to the interest rate meeting. The Fed announced that the big meeting will happen on the 16th to the 17th of June. So a lot of eyes will be on that meeting, especially. The expectation is not to have interest rate hike in June, but most probably later this year. So let's see what happens to this market. Looking at the Dow Jones itself, that actually came down 26 points on Wednesday evening, showing that the inconsistency, and they're currently on the top high here, but the volumes is very thin on the market, and breaking new highs on the previous sessions. Market participants are expecting a bit of a self-movement. A self-movement is more a downward movement happening. Looking at the J200 again as well, you can see that this one also is in a bit of a self-movement coming down here. The American futures are a bit negative, European futures are a bit positive, and South African futures are also a bit negative. Keep your eye on the gold futures, trading at $1,210 per ounce on the gold side. So let's see how this plays out. You can see the volatility sideways totally here at this moment. Looking at some shares in the market, you can basically Shoprite is starting to get a bit of support here at the bottom of this part here on 161.62 after it came down in this negative channel. The big question is, can it reverse a bit or start breaking further down, but most of the times the 61.8% is a support level. Looking at your Mr. Price, also trading to the side, didn't break this 249 level we spoke about, came a bit down, totally trading to the side here at the bottom. Looking at Willys, broke the new high yesterday, just with 85 cents, still in this positive channel, so the breakup happened there. Let's go and look at some of the banking shares. Barclays Bank started to move down, forming this reversal head and shoulder pattern. So what traders will tend to do is they will wait for this bottom of the shoulder to be broken out. If it breaks out there, more upside could be due in this specific share as well. And if you call up your Bollinger Band, it's precisely testing that middle of that Bollinger Band as well there. Standard Bank Standard Bank tested that middle of the Bollinger Band, coming down still in this negative channel. So shows a bit of uncertainty of a breakdown here. Investec broke this high here, and it went up the last few days. Yesterday 75 cents to a new record high in this time frame, as you can see, for the last year. So this one is in the positive. So some shares, some banking shares positive, others are a bit of negative. Let's go and look at your telecommunication. MTN didn't break the 235 or 236 level as expected to go higher, and it actually touched it and came down yesterday about $6.96 due to the striking movements 2 days ago. So let's see where that one will go in the future, and expectations can go back to the floor here of 224. Vodacom lost a lot of momentum in this downward channel, testing the 61.8% now. Need to see if this share is now cheap at this current levels and if there's some bit of movement going up here. Looking at your Exaros is now complete On the reverse, on the head and shoulder pattern, leg, shoulder, head, shoulder coming down. And now we need to see if there's going to be a bit of a bargain hunting coming into the specific share as well in the short term. Looking at your CFRs, CFRs broke up through this channel, went up to the 110 rand. Now it's testing previous highs as well. Share to watch closely is Telkom. Telkom came down, tested this bottom, started to move up. We need to see if this share can move up from current levels to almost about 76, 78 levels. Yesterday it closed about 25 cents higher. So let's see what this momentum will do on the market. A lot of uncertainty and a lot of volatility, and due to people trading the small ups and downs, and very soon we need to see what the direction will do to this market. Enjoy trading.